A very good morning to everyone. Miss Rita here. Children, in today's video of class 9, Geometry, chapter number 7, Coordinate Geometry, we are going to see practice set number 7.1. Children, let's study in this video about axis, origin and quadrant. Second concept is coordinate of a point in a plane, and next is to plot a plane. Children, already you know to draw the graph. You have learned in your previous class. There are two axes, x-axis and y-axis. We are going to study in detail about the x-axis. Children, to your left side there is given a graph paper. In that graph paper, to locate a point in a plane, a horizontal line, number line is drawn. In the plane, this number line is called x-axis. The horizontal line you can see in your screen. The horizontal line is called x-axis. On x-axis, positive numbers are shown on the right side. Always remember, positive numbers are shown on the right side of the 0 and negative numbers are on the left side of 0. Again I am going to repeat. In x-axis, positive numbers are shown on the right side of 0 and negative numbers are on left side of 0. Children, now y-axis. Same figure is there. Another number line intersecting the x-axis at the point marked O and perpendicular to the x-axis is drawn. This number line is called y-axis. In short, the vertical line is drawn that is perpendicular to the x-axis is called y-axis. On y-axis, positive numbers are shown above the 0. You can see the above 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the positive number, and below the 0 are the negative number. Again I am going to repeat. Y-axis is a vertical line and it is perpendicular to the x-axis, and positive numbers are shown above the 0 in y-axis and negative numbers are shown below the 0 in y-axis. I think x-axis and y-axis is very clear to you. Now next is origin. Student, there is an intersection between the x-axis and y-axis. Number 0 is represented by the same point on both the number line. This point is called origin and is shown by the letter O. Children, the next concept is quadrant. If you see the figure in your screen, when we make x-axis and y-axis, they divide the plane into 4 equal parts. The x and y axis divide the plane into 4 parts, which is called a quadrant. Student, the quadrant are number 1, 2, 3, 4 in the anti-clockwise direction, and the quadrant numbers are written in the Roman number. So always write the quadrant in a Roman number, and when we write the quadrant, the direction will be the anti-clockwise. So quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. Quadrant 1 have the both the positive. X-axis quadrant is also positive. The quadrant of y is also positive. In quadrant 2, the coordinate of x will be negative and coordinate of y will be positive. In quadrant 3, the coordinate of x will be negative and the coordinate of y is also negative. In quadrant 4, the coordinate of x will be positive and y will be negative. It means the four quadrants have the different sign. With the help of this sign, we can identify the quadrant. Now children, the coordinate of a point in a plane, how to plot? Student, if you see in the screen, point G is shown in the plane determined by x-axis and y-axis. You can see the blue arrow and the red arrow. The blue arrow marked with the -4. -4 is a coordinate of x-axis, and the red arrow marked to the y, that is a number 3, that is the y-axis. It means the x coordinate of the point G is -4, the y coordinate of point G is 3. The coordinate of point G, how we write? -4 and 3. X coordinate mentioned first always. So the -4 will be the coordinate of x and 3 will be the coordinate of y. Now children, the coordinate of a point on the axis, the y coordinate of every point on the x-axis is 0. It means if the x value is given 4 and y is 0, it will lie on the x-axis. X-axis means on the horizontal line of x-axis. The x coordinate of every point on the y-axis is 0. Example, the coordinate of x will be 0 and the coordinate of y will be any number. It means that lie on the y-axis. The coordinate of origin means x-axis and y-axis will be both the 0. Then we can say it is origin. Children, now let's start with the practice set number 7.1. The question number 1 is given. State in which quadrant or on which axis do the following points lie. The first one is given, point A, -3 and 2. It means x coordinate is given minus and y coordinate is given in positive. When x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is in positive, then it will lie in which axis, which quadrant, student? In second quadrant. The second one is given, point B, -5 and -2. Means both coordinate have the negative sign. It means it will lie in the quadrant 3. As per the given sign, we will identify that the point will lie in which quadrant. The third one is given, the point K, 3.5 and 1.5. Both the numbers are positive. If both the numbers are positive, then it will lie in the first quadrant. The fourth one is given, D, 2 and 10. Again both the coordinate is positive. Then it will lie in the quadrant 1. The fifth one is given, point E, 37 and 35. These two numbers are also in the positive. Again it will lie in the quadrant 1. Sixth one, point F. It is given positive 15 and negative 18. Means x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. Positive and negative will lie in the fourth quadrant. Very good, student. I think so you have understood how to write the quadrant. The seventh one is given, point G, 3 and -7. So x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. It will lie in the which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. The eighth one is given, point H, 0 and -5. Here x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is given number. It means it will lie in the which axis? y-axis because the y coordinate is given number. The point M is given 12 and 0, means here x coordinate is given 12 and y coordinate is given 0. It means we have the value of x coordinate, then it will lie in the which axis? X axis. Now 10th one is given point N, 0 and 9. Here x coordinate is given student what? 0, and y coordinate is given what? 9. Means here x value is given 0, the y is given 9. Then it will lie in the y axis. The 11th one is given point P, 0 and 2.5. Again here x coordinate is given 0, and y coordinate is given 2.5. It means it will lie where? In y axis. Very good. The 12th one is given point Q, -7 and -3. Both are negative. When the both coordinates are negative, then it will lie in the which quadrant? Quadrant 3. Very good. Now student, question number 2. In which quadrant do the following point lie? Suppose both the coordinates are positive, then it will lie in the quadrant 1. Suppose both the coordinates are negative, if both the coordinates are negative, it will lie in the quadrant 3rd. Suppose x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative, it will lie in the quadrant 4th. Suppose x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive, it means it will lie in the quadrant 2. Student, question number 1 and 2 you have to write in the geometry notebook, and question number 3 you will write in the graph book. Children, question number 3 is given. Draw the coordinate system on the plane and plot the following points. The first point is given L and coordinates are given -2 and 4. -2 is the coordinate of x and 4 is the y coordinate. According to given point, x coordinate always come first, then next one is the y coordinate. So we will plot this point on graph paper. On graph paper you will draw horizontal line, that is x axis, 1 unit, 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The right side will be the positive number, and the left side will be the negative number. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. Same way, vertical lines is called y-axis. So here we will write positive number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and below numbers are negative. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. Scale you will write 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit on both the axes. So first of all we will plot the point L is given -2 and 4. So -2 is the value of x coordinate. So -2 is given in the x coordinate is here and y coordinate is given 4. Intersection of these is come where? Point here. -2 and y coordinate is given +4 here. This is our L, -2 and 4. Here we will draw the line. Now second point is given M and x coordinate is given 5 and y coordinate is given 6. X coordinate is given +5 and y coordinate is given +6. See, intersection of these 6 and 5's come here. 5 and positive 6. M, 5 and 6 you will write here and join this line on 5 and 6. Same way, another point is given n, minus 3 and minus 4. So x coordinate is given minus 3 and y coordinate is given minus 4. Minus 4 is here. Minus 3 is here. So minus 3 and minus 4. Given name minus 3 and minus 4. Draw the line. The next point is given P 2 and minus 3. So x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is given minus 3. 2 and minus 3 will come here. So 2 is here and y coordinate is minus 3. The point name is given P 2 and minus 3. Now we will join the line. So here our 2 and the y coordinate is given minus 3. After P, which point is given Q and the coordinates are given 6 and minus 5. Positive 6 and negative 5. X coordinate is given positive 6, y coordinate is given minus 5. So these two points intersect here. Give the name point Q, 6 and minus 5. Join this now. 6 and minus 5. After this, student, last point is S point is given 7 and 0. So x coordinate is 7 and y coordinate is 0. Point S is given 7 and 0. X coordinate is given 7 and y coordinate is given 0. It means the point will lie on the x axis because y coordinate is given 0. Put the x value is 7, y value is 0 only. The point S will lie on the x axis. The coordinate is given 7 and 0. T is given 0 and minus 5. X coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is minus 5. So y coordinate is given, so it will lie on the y axis. So value of y is given minus 5. So point T is 0 and minus 5. So here we have plotted all the point L, M, N, P, Q, S and T. This is the way how we plot the point on the graph paper. I hope you have understood.